Hello everyone, I am LeSlumberingDragon. It's a wonderful weekend, Saturday, and I have a couple of hours. So we'll be playing Kingdoms of Amalur. Kingdoms of Amalur? Amalur. However way you want to pronounce it. I again kind of don't remember what we were doing last time around. It's just been what, 2 days of gap in between the previous one and this episode. Off cam, I'm also leveling up my Elden Ring character. That's beside the point though. I just came over here to do a little bit of inventory management. And I just wanted to check if they have a backpack selling that I probably forgot to pick up. So I believe I had everything repaired in terms of armor and all. And yeah, we are 1 point away from getting into the next destiny, I believe. Right? Sorcery. Stage 4 requires 49 sorcery. We are at 48. So we'll get quite a good bonus. Anyways, let's pick up our next quest. Yeah, this might be a good time actually to take care of these now. I think we have Rallying Cry. And then can probably start with we can probably start with the House of Winter's quest or House of whatever this thing is over here. Their quest, maybe? I'm supposed to go this way? Yeah. I also stumbled upon 2 words in my library, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I should pick that up after this one for a while. It's been a game that I've been wanting to play for a long time. I think back in the day I did buy it, but I never played it. But link between Elden Ring and this game has got me confused because everything interact is with Y in Elden Ring and A in this game. Really A in most of the games. Missed this one? How come I missed this one? No, I didn't. But we do have 2 side quests as well over here. There's one guy that needs to be killed. And there is a cave over there. Second one over there. Looks like I'll be exploring this entire place slowly. Okay, let's move then. Oh, and there is a shrine over here that I can use. Although I wonder what it does. 20% damage. Not bad. Oh wow, okay. He has a unique name. This one is better. It's not an upgrade. Wait, do I regen with my staff as well? Ah, took that in my face. Ah. Okay. Okay, by the way. It's just gonna burn. I don't even understand why he had a cinematic for all that. It wasn't even a rare enemy. Excuse me. This guy's dead, nothing to loot over here. I think we have been at this. Yeah, that chest is looted, so I've been here before. Okay. Now then, where are we? And no, there's nothing over here. Okay, I'll continue this way. should be a way to passively regenerate fate, you know. There is another shrine up ahead. Mitharu. Keep forgetting what these do. Health regen. Okay, I'll take that. Feels good to have a consistency in picking up herbs now. Earlier it felt like a waste to just interact with these things. What does that icon mean? Uh-huh. Oh, he's gonna die. Fire damage, right? Lightning damage, mana and mana regen per second. Wow. That is not bad. Unless you are just focusing on XP. It's a pretty good necklace. Should have more lockpicks with me. It's very... Yeah. I was saying it's very mediocre. It's not even that. It is again. That was an easy one actually. What does that do? In this one, alchemy, blacksmithing, detecting, dispelling, lockpicking, mercantile, persuasion, sagecraft, all it's wow. All abilities being
Well, look at what we have here. Truthfully, I never expected to see another civilized soul out here in Ettenmere. Something about the giant hairy monsters must keep people away. Good to meet you. The name is Ray Kildine, purveyor of fine sagecrafting goods and friend to the House of Ballads. I've been out here for weeks. Getting in is the easy part. It's getting back out that will get you killed. Lucky for me, Wenson and his friends have their oratory out here. Whatever an oratory is. They've never let me inside. Sure, Wenson and me are close friends, like brothers. And he doesn't mind at all if I camp outside the oratory here. Just so long as I clean up my mess.
doesn't sound like a good friend.
Apparently he's a legendary knight of the House of Ballads, its ruler. But I've never seen him slay anything. He doesn't even own a crown. I don't call any one village or city home. No, I'm a wanderer by nature, a merchant by trade. Most people just assume it's because I'm a restless spirit. Actually, it's because my wife wants me dead. If the two of you ever meet, don't tell her you found me. Please. She's terrifying.
How would I know who she is?
It's a mystery to me. Fae come and go, but none of them ever pay me much mind. A while back, one of them dropped something in passing. They called it a cairn. I had it in my possession for one glorious night, before they pried it from my grip. Magic, I suppose. They don't seem to do much of anything on their own. I heard Wenson mention something about an echo stone, but I don't know what that is. Sounds like trouble to me.
I know about Echo Stone. What? 34,000 gold for 15 chance to steal 15 health per hit. Well, that is damn. Then these ones are it's 15 armor. Just night activation. But I don't need anything right now, but I'll remember him to have to come back later on. Go in. Where have we been? Where is our target? Contact the expedition. That's not our target, but this one is. And then there's one in the middle. Man, that wasn't the right direction for me to... Oh. Okay. That does a lot of damage. Cool down, I'm gonna die. No. It's shocking me for. Too much trouble with that stuff. Minor health regen is somewhere there. Genetic information. I'll take that. See two of those over there. There's one through here. Those over here as well. God damn, that hits hurt. Alright, there's just one guy remaining. Let's wrap this up and then go get rid of the curse. That's probably going to cost us a fortune.
So simply Famor, so formidably bloody bones. Once companion to Issa, now enemy to the court. Once lover of Era, then bringer of death. Now forever in decay, forever cursed, never to enter the great cycle, forever alone.
Still got hit. And that is annoying. So it's somewhat bugged, like it's supposed to be 4 balls and it's still 3 that are regenerating, so I don't know.
Such antipathy between them, Ferrara and Famor. Ferrara filled with life in bloom, and the bloody bones with rot and scorn. How terrible is their grapple when they both meet their ends.
Is in this direction, but it doesn't tell me where to submit the quest. I think it would be best if we just fast travel. Just to Canarok to dispel our curse. I don't think there is anyone who can dispel curse in Shieldring Keep. Or whatever keep that is.
I'm sorry but you've saved us. Bill
Eh,
and I thank you for that.
no, no, no. Where is... She's downstairs. She isn't.
Oh, thank the gods we've finished with it. I can feel safe journey.
So there is no healer over here.
Well, Warsworn, what do you need now? Dead? Each and every one? Well, you certainly rose above the call of service. You've earned your pay, and then some. On with you!
Do I need a bed? Nope. Have to go back to, I guess, that. Oh, there should be a healer in the. There are two more quests in it in there that I wanted to. I was thinking about going into the house of whatever that thing is. That's it. Right, House of Ballads. Could find a healer over there, but then let's go to. There are two side quests in it in here, so let's go there first and finish those two off before we move on. Does this say healing somewhere? No. It says it's Healer's Cottage. Hey.
Thanks to you, I've enough plague shield to treat the village. For now, at any rate. When this plague shield runs out, I don't know what we'll do then.
1,672. That's it's not even worth the goods that we picked up.
On with you. Get.
Thank you. But at least their craft is not that horrible. We actually get a curse immunity for a while. It's not much though. Now we can go and dismantle our throwables.
Did you hear? Thaddeus.
And sell up the rest of the stuff because inventory is almost full. Out of 80. This has been the most convenient place for me.
Can I help you? You're always welcome at the Crafters Guild.
I should really look for...
Our doors are always open.
I should really look for storage space upgrade, I mean. Backpack. This should have been dropped in the... Would need those. Seven of these. I think next we are going to... Oh, wait, what does this do? Yeah, this is diseases. It doesn't cure curses. We probably want to look for a recipe that cures curses as well.
Hello.
3,000. It was more than that, right? It should. That doesn't. Okay. I thought that would empty up, open up some inventory space, but that doesn't. Guess the only things that are excess. Do you think 8% fire damage is better or +1 to the abilities is better? I think +1 to abilities is better, right? And it does have like a resistance stat as well. Maybe I should sell this off. These things, not needed. Might I just sell them right now? We can always create those on a later date. Because we don't even have a proper... What do I sell? We don't even have a proper... full 30 slots of items to pick up, you know? Not needed.
Better stocked, but with the blood plague, well, come back anytime.
Yeah, that's better. suppose we are going back to Etinmore then. Or Etinmere it is.
Only one head, by the mercy of the gods. I thought my time had come at last. Fate does not seem to hold much stock in my expedition, but it leaves me alive to see its utter failure through to the end.
It's one way to be mocked, right?
I'm here from Odessa on business. The rest of my expedition was wiped out by the Etin. Can't say I know all that much about the old man, other than he's a fisherman here in Etinmere. He's quite a hospitable man, though. He let me stay here without much question. Those brutes can't even imitate proper society for 5 minutes without some manner of civil collapse. Thank you for keeping them that way. I came here strictly for research purposes. This is not a place many people would come on their own accord. I was leading an expedition to recover a pair of Arathi artifacts, known only as Shine and Shadow. I've spent the last decade researching them. Texts say the artifacts are powerful, but what they can do is never explicitly stated. Regardless, the Templars feel it best to place such items under their guard. But the Etin have hit us hard. And it's said that the artifacts are guarded in Delak by an ancient powerful shaman of their kind. I'm at a loss for what to do.
Okay, I'll get them.
I have not had such good news in some time. My research indicates that the artifacts are somewhere in Delak. It seems they're now a trophy of the Etin. I can promise you this much. Though my expedition was underprepared, it was not underfinanced. A large reward waits for one who finds the artifacts.
I can just fast travel over there, right? Wow, that. Damn. That's nice, welcoming. That priest dead. I do have other spells, I have to remember that. I'm a sorcerer, not a melee sorcerer. Alright, let's get going. Back in Delak, huh? Seems like I need to recast my abilities. How far are we looking into it? Oh, it's not too far away. Just hop, skip, and jump away. this guy. Did I not just block? Yeah, you're not playing around. 96. They are level 7, but they have more damage. I have health regen on this. 35 burning damage and 18 fire damage, whereas I have 25 damage plus 40 burning damage. Oh, but they also do like 17 lightning damage and 8 shocking damage over 7 seconds. I don't think that's good enough. Stick to handcrafted stuff. You know what? I feel like I have been putting up healing mana regen and health regen. To radio. That could be health regen and then mana regen. Alright. We were ready to just chuck one. Yeah, we're dealing with not many, huh? You learn 3,500 XP. It's good enough. Says there is a hidden door over here, but it's probably upstairs. It's not here. We'll have to come around. See, and this time around the shield is not regenerating its orbs. It is certainly, let's see, certainly bugged. Well, I don't want to bother with the hidden door because we'll have to go through this entire area. Go through in and then come out of here. Not really worth the loot over there.
These are Shine and Shadow? I was sent to recover artifacts of importance, not simple weapons. The Templars are going to think me a fool. How am I to return to them with these? When I return to Odessa, all they will see is how much I lost for how little I recovered. But I suppose that you are right. Perhaps there might be some hidden value to these after all. Thank you for your help. I'm off to Odessa to bring them the sad news of the expedition. I had expected that they might be something like a miniature sun, a battery which held an intense magical reservoir. The Scholia Arcana had theorized about these kinds of objects, but I hoped the gnomes might have discovered them first. Those brutes can't even imitate proper society for 5 minutes without my business is done here. I'm getting out of this horror.
So he leaves right away, huh? Not even wasting a second. Alright, buddy. What is it that you need?
Back again? Mine's a hard tale to walk away from, if I had to say. But I deserve a happy ending. My nymph's out there, waiting to take my hand. If only someone would stop those monsters. I've been a fisherman on these shores since I could cast a net. Even the Etten leave me be. Used to be this was Holmes Lake. But I lost my wife Imelda to fever and my nephew abandoned me to go to Dyden Hill. And now I'm just a man content to die in the house my family built here years ago.
At least you have a land to call yourself.
They're just a rebellious set of idiots. Can't take 2 steps without tearing their tribe to pieces. The only thing that binds them is their shamanistic superstitions. You took care of that well enough by killing their shamans. Not much here anymore besides the Etten and myself. We get the occasional traveller, but it's not often.
Wonder why this is so expensive.
I can remember when I first saw her, on the cliff to the south, overlooking Ettenmere. I saw that watery maiden and I fell in love with her. I've outlived my Imelda. My nephew Thaddeus up and left for Dyden Hill for want of never seeing me again. I had a chance of ending loneliness, but it was taken from me. The beasts of the wild scared her off. We were to wed by my pier, but I ain't seen her for days now. I'd search, but the monsters will rip me to shreds.
Okay.
I bet you could indeed. But that's only half of what's needed. You must also find my bride-to-be. Then the wedding will be upon us. I've got to find the ring. I need to find my bear mask. I need to prepare. You best start by the pier. If she's not there, keep heading south. She's bound to be somewhere. Go on now. I will ready myself for the wedding and then catch up to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I've seen a few fine women in my day. Even met a fey woman in Gorhart long ago. But that nymph, she's something else. Her skin's luster, her heaving prow and ample stern. Except for the fishy parts, I mean. But even so, I've fished this lake enough that the form is pleasingly familiar. Please find...
Yeah. Well, you get your contraceptives and stuff ready. Unless you actually want to have a half fish, half human kid. We'll go kill somebody, so just so that you can go and sleep with somebody. All in a day's work.
There she is, my lovely bride. I am all dressed and prepared for our wedding. Thank you, stranger. Bless you. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to seal my bond with a ring and a kiss. Any last words for a crusty bachelor? My nymph! She just fouled that disgusting etching with a glance. Beauty kills even the beast, so they say. Did you not see her wiggle her way to the cliff overlooking the lake? It's where we first met, you know. A grand spot for our union. Well, friend, if there's nothing else, I'm off. You're welcome to witness the event if you care to. Wait a moment. That's no nymph. That's not the graceful creature I fell in love with. You were good enough to go along with an old man's wishes. Might I ask one more of you? I want you to kill that beast, to preserve the memory of my bride. I'll see you rewarded if you do. I'd rather not talk about it, stranger. My personal failings tend to make me upset.
Of course he's gonna be upset. He got all that quote-unquote bear musk on his groins so that it could smell good.
You've seen the chaos and destruction the thing has caused. It's a demon of the waters. Not only that, but to think I ever loved that thing. It's shameful. It burdens my old heart. I'll reward you for the work. See it done.
That's why you can't get too horny. The hell is that thing? Ah, yes, I remember this. Right then. I keep forgetting to use my spells. I wish we had a binocular, right? Yeah, no way to. Pretty sure he saw her tits and then he was like, oh. Forgot to see the face.
That's the end of that, then. I'm sorry for roping you into such a task, stranger. It's just... you see enough sadness in your life, and you see chances for happiness wherever you look. Take my wedding ring. Based on Imelda's memory long enough. Seems fair I give up what hasn't been taken. It ain't much. Just a small charm that she had when we were wed. When fever took her, I mounted it on her grave, and then one of those two-headed bastards pried it off, carried it to the lake, giggling like a pair of fools. Wouldn't dare follow the beasts there. But if you... well, you've helped me enough. Thank you. You're a kind soul indeed. The Etten took to the shore as soon as I saw him. He's somewhere on the lake's edge, I'm sure of it.
Where are we going again? Would be best if we just fast travel over there and then come back. Hmm. I should be using my spells. Got a ring though, let's see that. Oh, the crazy fisherman of Itinerary. It looks valuable. Okay. It's saying it's new over there. You're lonely enough, you will even do it to an apple pie. That's what...
Hello there. You found it after all. For Imelda's sake, I'm glad you didn't leave it with that monster. I have a few coins left to my name, and you can take them. And the bed's free for your use whenever you care for it.
It's just gonna be me alone, right? Like,
I've been a fisherman on these shores since I could cast a net. Even the Etten leave me be. Used to be this was the Holmes Lake. But I lost my wife Imelda to feed, and now I'm just an old man content to die in the house my family built here years ago. The only thing that binds them is their shamanistic superstitions. Not much here anymore besides the Etten and myself. We get the occasional traveller, but it's not often.
okay then. So I'll get going. Does have a relatively big house. Yes. Let's see which bed is it that we can use. Is it this one? It's definitely not. Well, I mean, I just said I wouldn't sleep in his bed and then I go and look at his bed. Which bed are we talking about then? I don't see any bed. We actually finished 3 quests in an hour, huh? Well, a little bit more than an hour. Oh, where's this bed? Okay. How thankless this guy can be. Leaving a lady sleep in the open. Have no shame. Bogarts and pile of rocks, some hidden loot. Not really interested in it. Man, I hate that. I hate that. Well, we're done with this place then. Looking 54 out of 80, so we don't have too many items over here. We can continue. We want to go and do the House of Ballads. Quest line. I'm not really sure because it doesn't tell you like what would be the recommended level or anything as such. You just end up going in and then can I fast travel? Yeah, that would be one hell of a journey. I do remember there were a couple of quests that we didn't pick up. At least one side quest. But then again, we've been doing side quests for a long time, right? So let's go to Titan Hill and then from there on we will move on to the... I'll get rid of whatever is there and then I should have gone back home. Hold on. Salvage whatever is things that I will be using and then sell off whatever I'm not going to be using and then dagger, silk and wraps. Yes. And then oh, it's not you. Sorry, I thought
Gods, we finished safe journey.
sell.
But you've saved us.
Yeah, not much.
Billis and I thank you for that. We don't spare you.
नाही मला जायचंय बाहेर थोड्या वेळाने.
What's needed now?
I'm not gonna use half of these things. They're just going to be sitting around in my inventory. आता काही नाही बोलवलं मी. Let's dump it over there. Prideful Soul, hello. Welcome to the channel and stream. Just doing a little bit of inventory management before we move on to the next big quest. This is my first time playing this game, so I don't have much info. I'm not referring to a guide, but we are trying to keep one quest at a time. Could run all the way over there, or I could just fast travel from here. Reason behind that is so that I can divide these into chapters on YouTube, which I haven't done yet. Oh. Lame guy, no worries. Darkness is coming up. You are going to fill up my fate meter. Oop. Just after my... well, it's an easy one. Just after my curse immunity dispels off. Yeah, use those, right? Star Camp. Have we been there? And see, there is a side quest over here. We're supposed to proceed with this one. Sorcery. +1 to finish abilities, -10% of requirements, +10% damage with ranged. Oh, that's a good one. Although, I could respec at any point and get some points in finesse, so it could be useful. Could be.
How are the shadows treating you, Dove? Keeping well? Drogeren's the tempting bit of fate that runs Star Camp. You'll have to go through her if you want to work in Dalantarth. But she and I have worked more than a few jobs together. She trusts my judgment if she needs to. Don't mind me or nothing. Just an interested palsy, that's all. That's all.
Yeah. Thing is, I'm not a thief. We're not a dex-based character in this one. that one is far away. And chapel, bunkhouse. Wait, are we at a new place? Someone else's mission again, huh? And what is this? So much so for that trash. Let him meditate.
If you're looking for Brother Wolf or Brother Holt, you will have to wait. Both men are out in the wild.
I remember we have to give that amulet to somebody. Hadwin. What quest is this one? Heals books. Blacksmith's watch. Is in. We have 2 more quests over here. And then that book is... Oh, we'll have to loot it.
Welcome to our lodge. Surprised you made it out here by yourself. The She is a dangerous place. Lucas Soren, the poor soul in the next room. She did not fare so well.
Now, Gem of Bleaching, Gem of Shocking Report. Wow. He has got some stuff, huh? Justice, what does that do? Gold drops. I was hoping he would have a backpack for us, and he doesn't.
The Worms have always been traders. I took to the sea early in my life. I always knew I was going to captain my own ship. but fate has its way with you at times. After Rathir, I needed to get as far away from the sea as I could. I do miss the ocean, but I've come to realize that there are other joys in life. I shall see you later.
That hole is a bit... How do I put it? Think I have anything to salvage? Nope. I forgot how to sneak.
While the shaper brushed the plains with hills and wheat, and the carver moulded the deserts with a careful, measured hand, the third of the Majestics stood from the earthen cradle and beheld the glories of their work. He was the architect and carried in his mind a dream, the form of growth, a design shaped in nature, a place of wild abundance in harmony.
No level up yet. What kind of road makes you swim through a river, man?
The architect readied himself. He construed the goods of earth and sky as tools, and weighted plans of origins, built two-piece planks for wood and stone. He began creating. Waters trickled through the Shee, and life sprung from the ground. The wolf and its antelope, the bear and its fish, all the work of the architect.
Time to level up. Alchemy is in good spot. Detect hidden is in its good spot. We won't get anything. Blacksmithing, effectiveness of repair kits, quality shards drop more frequently. Time to catch up. And then 58, 49. That could be useful. $65, 70 damage, so it only increases our damage by 5. And this is 100. Look at that. No, 80 to 100 and 40 to 50. This is duration of all freezing by 150%. It's barrage by 50%. Damn. I don't remember where I was supposed to put these points in. Give me a moment. I'm sure I have it written somewhere. Tyranny, Dark Souls. What? I was working on Tyranny? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the games that I wanted to play. I think I did start playing it a bit. Where is my tab for KOA or something like that, right? Start Dragon's Dogma, Dragon Age, Octopath Traveler, Wasteland. Oh, it's not categorized with uh, games. It was a little bit of in organization, and I'm like struggling to find what where is. Right, we are looking for Archmage at level 4. Okay. So yeah, so we want transparent at level 1 for sure. Spear of Reprisal for level 4. Frost Checker at level 5. Smolder at level 5. Summon Pegota is level 6. I'm gonna go for Tempest. What? Ah. Okay. We are a sage now. So 2025. We are making progress towards one of our main quests. Going to go and talk to an ant, I believe. Doesn't look like we'll need this over here.
Not like the others. I welcome you. Nirilim has been waiting. Nirilim says few words, and even fewer words are spoken of the children of dust. You are quite the exception. Nirilim would not mention you unless there was some pressing matter of fate. You should speak with the wise tree yourself and learn of what has been foreseen. Chosen by the Summer Court, I serve as one of many tenders to Nirilim. Occasionally I'm privileged enough to hear the wisdom of the great tree itself. Nirilim is wiser than King Titarian and older than memory itself. Nirilim's words of wisdom carry much weight with the Summer Court. We care for the tree, making sure it grows strong and true. But we are more than just simple gardeners. It is an honor to be one of the chosen who meditate in the shade of Nirilim's wisdom, cultivating and bonding with its spirit. Go with wisdom.
Come closer, little curiosity.
On my way, be right there.
The curious one seeks a way to the Fae, but it has found its way to the boughs of the World Tree instead. Rest, Quickling, and I may study you. Look around you, and I am all that you can see. My roots spread across Dalantarth. My leaves read the winds from Frostbrine Coast to Alabastra. My family and I circle this world. We were saplings when your kind emerged from the dark, and we will grow with you until this world burns once again. My roots spread wide and deep, and I have heard what brought you here, but I cannot see where you go hence. The time of the Fae is passing. I must shelter them in their twilight, and protect them from the Prismere corruption that spreads in their kin. I know your needs. But the predators circle Issa in her nest, and I cannot allow another to enter. Issa's end has always been certain, buried beneath Prismere blades. I can only hold back the tide. But you, perhaps you can change the currents.
Where you tread, you mark all you touch. Before I would help you, I must know. Will you be a kind gardener or a careless reaper?
Well, I consider myself as a good boy.
Like all quicklings, you are eager to act. I would rather see the method of your action. A tribe of trolls has been corrupted with Brismere. Their matriarch, Nash, has united the clans in the first step on the path of Dalentarth's demise. You can change this fate, but to what? In doing so, you may awaken a more dangerous threat, like your ally, Aelin Shear.
Well, he certainly knows everything about her.
She walks a deep and tangled path, one that you walked alongside her before your death. But your path is your own now. Defeat Nash. Remove the taint of Brismere. Then I shall see who you are. If not, who you will become. Aelin Shear is a mystery and a simplicity. She is focused in a way few quicklings are. Her dedication is true, but I do not know the cause. Together you have walked dark paths beneath my boughs. You knew one another before your death, or thought you knew each other.
Uh-huh. My ex-girlfriend?
Like the sun in the sky, they knew me when I was a sapling, and they will know me when I rot. But they will never know change, nor how to save themselves from their patterns. Only one Fae has ever truly changed, and he now leads an army to destroy your kind. The fates of quicklings are very simple. Growing, consuming, expanding, dying, and always rushing predictably along your paths. You are unique among them. You decide your own direction. But does that mean you will choose anything different? The troll matriarch. Brismere has corrupted her, making her cruel, cunning, and far more ambitious than her brethren. She bears the marks of the Tuatha, and she shares their murderous intent. I am as world trees have ever been since the dawn of time. I watch, I understand, and I remember.
So there's probably more than one.
To creatures of flesh like yourself, Brismere is a powerful tool to harness magic. But to creatures of pure magic, like Tuatha or trolls, Brismere is so much more. To them, it is a curse, a blessing, and a rapture all in one. It drives them and consumes them. And to the weak-willed, it corrupts them utterly. I can no longer ignore the quicklings like your kind, who rush through the world, ever anxious, ever eager, ever evolving, but never changing. Fools who hack at my roots and burn. And sometimes sages who hang from my branches and learn. The last great Fae city, at once the birth of their dream, the throne of their great realm, and the deathbed of their kind. In thanks to High King Titarian, My bows stand vigil over their city in their twilight. Only by my leave may visitors see them in their weakness. The troll matriarch and her brood await at Haxi. Their corruption burns my roots and threatens our future. Walk your path and watch your ally.
Kind of thought that there might be a option to remove their corruption that would show me as a gardener than rather than being a reaper, but it seems like we just have to be a reaper. All right. Ooh, this is even more. Wow. Wow. Okay. I think I'm equipping that right now because see, this is, but it is 50 HP, but it's alchemy blacksmithing sagecraft that we really, this is a lot of damage. I'm just wondering if I should rather equip it with the like, should I remove the XP ring? Is 6% XP any good? To think of it, because it does give me a lot of more HP, you know. It's a 6% gold drums and 5% experience bonus. And associated abilities. Gold is not really that good. 5% experience is good enough. And then we have 6% experience over here as well. That would do a 10% drop to me. It's an 11% experience bonus right now, which in the long run is definitely good. Level am I? 16, 17. In the long run, the experience bonus is gonna be a huge benefit. Like right now, I don't think we are pressed against damage or skill stuff. This should be fine. Really. Plus 2 to sorceries, that would be like pretty good.
And so the troll named Nyx to town it came, never suspecting it was still the same. It crushed the road and split into the wall, and Kreth and Eärmer were surely to fall. They faced the troll and fought to no avail. The wise knights knew what was wrong in our tale. The treacherous maid Windermere at play. We know in part what is wrong with this fay. And so, Lord Eärmer shouted to Lord Kreth, "Challenge this troll to a duel to the death."
Looks like
You here.
hello, pretty.
That damned tree sent me. He has roots and branches all through the forest. But I was so hoping you'd be enough of a distraction for me to pass unnoticed. He said we should walk this path together. Thought I could help you, or maybe that you could help me.
Let me scratch your back then. How about that? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
The Gardens of Issa, home of the Summer Fae. once spread from the forests of Dalentarth, across the plains of Erethel, and even through the deserts of Ditir. Between the madness of the war and the spread of man, Alfar, and Nome, the Summerfade lose a little more ground every day. A tragedy for them. None of us could have foreseen the rise of Gadflow and his army, but we should have, and now we're all facing the price. I've never met Nash. Trolls and Doppelfar rarely invite each other to tea. But if she's matriarch of a clan, you can be sure that she's strong. And if she's so corrupted that Neuralim is nervous about her, then she must pose a bigger threat than most trolls. Let's not keep Nash waiting. There's a time to talk, and a time to fight. We need to keep me on your way.
No, I wasn't trying to talk to you, lady. Even if you're so pretty, I'm kind of the guy who is more focused on his work than on ladies.
Family this well organized. Even the biggest clans never built dens this deep.
Troll is gonna be a cinematic now. When did crab started growing hairs? Seems like we can jump down in the water. Oh no, it's probably upstairs. Just looping us back up. Lightning hindrance. Silk robes. And that looks like an XP farm to me.
What are the two Arthur doing here?
I want my balls. I mean, orbs. 4 of those. I thought there would be something here. How is that crab's hide tanned? inside a cave. Remind me to save before the boss fight. This is a boss fight. This seems like more XP than we had before. Still hit it. So annoying. Hey, take a moment to appreciate the beauty. Damn, the daggers up. By the way, she has a unique character model, so
If these trolls ever went on a rampage, they could destroy half of Dalentar.
sure about that. Oh, that's why I'm recovering health. He's the one healing me. Nice. It's not bad. It's not dead yet. Utility. Not bad. Shield and that needs to be... We haven't been using Tempest, although we got it. Abilities. No, oh, we haven't got it. Wait, then what are we using there? That's just orb. Okay. We haven't got it yet. Have to wait for one more level up. Sorcery 21. Set to +2 to sorcery abilities. Wow. With just 2 sets. With just 2 pieces of the set. Carve into lack. Once the lowly Almain scribe, his fortunes change when he became the first human to command the elements. Keep it. How far are we away from that? Almost there, I guess. I mean, right when we have our thing full, right? Fate meter full. Don't think about other things. That is the old man's job. The old fisherman's job.
Looks like the Tuatha have been working here for a long time. If they've come this far inland, we're all in grave.
Speed. Sorcery again. Is this Sagecraft? We haven't got any hidden. Oh, I can't say. Any hidden doors in this cave so far? Really? Dang. Looks like we are making second trips.
Prismir, what had Tuatha done to her?
That is hard hitting. Why are the other ones? Other people just standing on. Hey there. You look so nice in that torch lamp.
Nice work. I see you haven't forgotten how to handle yourself in a fight. Still, this is bad. I didn't think that Tuatha would reach this far. At least not so soon. Aren't I always? But have patience. For now, why not take comfort in knowing that you saved Niralim and his forest? Go, talk to the tree. I'm sure he'll allow you into Issa. I'll stay here and finish off any remaining Tuatha. I'll find you again when the time is right.
I'm gonna come back for the loot. She gets so much better hairstyle than us. Oh well. Well, at least we got a nice big chunk of XP. But we're done with this place. How much to level up? Quite a long way to go. This particular tooltip about piercing armor is exactly why I was you know, considering that we could forgo Archmage, we could stick to Sorcerer, and then we get these plenty of points, right, that we could put into Finesse for, I think, 1 or 2 levels of Mastery, I think. Maybe even 3 levels of Mastery. And then we can also do not unlock that until these guys are dead, but then can't kill these guys. Well, I can. That's a thing. No, right. No? Oh, but I can't take anything. Nina? How is that possible?
The troll, still under the wicked maid's spell, and was human it thought, and all was well, rampaged throughout the countryside in joy, and treated everything as its toy. Lord Airmar slowly approached it and said, "If you are human, deal as such instead. Face us properly, if that is your fate. Duel us, and reveal the truth of your state." Then the troll and Fae did battle and fought. Alas, all was not as the troll had thought. After he had won, Lord Crith said to Nyx, with a mind to ease and a will to fix, "You are a troll, and that is good, my friend. You have no faults in truth, no wrong to mend. But if it be your wish to join their kind, a better way we will help you to find. There is naught wrong with following your will, as long as it does not bring others ill." Again the heroes of honor stayed true. The story of a troll, and the knights too.
I think that concludes that one. Right, where are we and where we need to go? Fast travel I can, but oh, that is is there a blacksmithing? Damn, she doesn't look good. That thing upstairs. No. That not. This is finesse.
How are you faring in the She? I shall see you later.
Around 80, 36 out of 80. That still doesn't look right. Should be down 48, but I guess we picked up 2 sorcery items that I need to dump into the storage. Not really sure about it. I haven't taken a good look at the tree, have we now?
You return, and in your wake, Dalentarth blossoms. The flow is rearranged, now and forever. Nash's brood is at an end. You have destroyed what was written, and made a new fate for Dalentarth. Even your darkest ally walks a lighter path. And yet the Tuatha still spread, marching with Prismeer and pain. You have only delayed our doom. Perhaps you are both new, you are both unusual. But do not overestimate yourself. You must know this, Quickling. The age is changing. Immortals are passing and the future belongs to the young races. If there is a future to be had. Go and stand at the heart of the She. There you will find Issa. And perhaps you will find wisdom as well. Nash and her brood would have spread across Dalentarth and brought the taint of Prismeer with them. So it forever was to be, until you set about to stop it.
Handcrafted stuff, you know, that's pretty good.
Only the path of your own choosing. Stand at the heart of the She. And if that path includes the gardens of Issa, I shall allow it. May your path be long and evergreen.
She sought to bring the light of truth, to save a village plagued, to find a cure for them, her quest, the Maid of Windermere, her test. She faced the evil maid enraged, she trembled with her wrath. Undo your evil magic now, or I will end this tale, I vow.
Many of those have been where do you see that? Lore stones, right. 3 out of 5. You'll have to go back and hunt them down. Plus 4% damage with melee versus humans. That's not really needed. 6% fire damage is something that I could use. I would. Fade blades, not useful. Poison resistance is good. Not needed. Mana is something that I could use. Health is something that I could use. There are plenty of these, by the way. We haven't found any as of now. That's not so nearby. Not bad, huh? All right, I am going to call it off over here. Shall we? Let's go and just not call it off soon though.
Keep all of your weapons sheathed and do not use magic. This city is a safe area.
Welcome to the Gardens of Issa, home of the Summer Court and the warm heart of the Feylands. It is a rare occasion for us to welcome a child of dust into Issa, but it is equally rare that Nirelum chooses a champion. Pleased to meet you. I am Chancellor to the High King. I pray you enjoy our hospitality. High King Titarian is Lord of the Summer Fae, the font of all our wisdom, and first amongst the immortals. And since Godflow tragically murdered the High King of the Winter Court, Titarian is the greatest and last true leader left of our kind.
Aren't they supposed to like be reborn? Or they're actually dying?
The sapling of the World Tree bears centuries of great wisdom. Of course, long-lived as Nirelum is, it is still regrettably mortal. Even all greatest mortal wisdom cannot compare to the perspective given by true agelessness. Begging your pardon, of course. We are the Summer Court, the very embodiments of courage, honor, and all things bright and proud. Some envious few in the Winter Court would call us arrogant and self-righteous, as well as all manner of other epithets. But remember, we are the ones who stayed true to tradition, while they turned to barbarism. The Tuatha find new recruits from our ranks. The ranks of the Fae were not always sullied by the presence of anything so coarse as the Tuatha. Once, the Summer and Winter Courts existed in harmony. But Godflow perverted the Winter Court with talk of his new god, and from that poison, the Tuatha arose.
Yeah, if we have to, we'll kill the new god as well.
Misunderstand the Winter Court. Our cold cousins are not evil, but merely evoke the darker truths of nature, from subtlety to decay. Perhaps it makes sense that children of dust are put off by those who embody their inevitable death, but it is regrettable that so many are misunderstood. Truly a place of wonder, as it has always been and always shall be. Here springs the life well of Dalentarth, and the greater Feylands in all directions. It is a pity that some of our kind have fallen to such degenerative states, but we cannot shed a tear for their weakness.
Siolana for sagecrafting.
Your kind doesn't feel the desire to explore, but only some areas are forbidden to you. Please, come forward into the light of the font. Don't linger there. I need to see you. Closer. Ah, nothing noble about you. That must mean you're the one Erwin is expecting on the trellis. Go there, but be sure to retire to Felltown when you're finished. It is a special district set aside for the young races. A haven, if you will. We encourage you to stay within its confines for your own protection. Do not worry. Felltown has the amenities that your kind need to lead a mortal life, such as merchants, a smithy, and a tavern for evening exploits. There is little that mortals need to know about the trellis, for it is where the worthy await their moment before the High King. Everyone who stands before the light of the sun must prepare themselves, lest they be blinded. It is behind me, up the great winding stairs. Once, the understyle was all around you, spreading from the garden's gates to the great trunks of the trellis. But that was before the mortals came. Farewell.
Have a nice day.
kind of attires these guys are.
Watch your back.
She a mortal?
Mortals are meant for warfare. It is your way. Death is all part of the cycle. It is a pity your kind must suffer
You
so
won't
in your
stay.
understanding of it.
No one does.
Try this. Side quest. I don't see anything about city or anything, video or anything as such.
Is waiting for you. Please place the codex before him, and he will continue.
Grand as this is, I can't help but worry about Hughes. I heard about Haxie. Impressive work.
Conceived in chaos, birthed in stolen magic, torn from fate, child of two fathers, treacheries in treacheries, winter is broken. Puppet king upon his throne, drinking flattery and lies. The power that grows in him is not his own. In the east it did begin, as it will end. From behind the veil she screams. Madness and rage. Madness and rage. We realize this may be confusing for you. Fate, like the Fae, cannot be changed. But the Tuatha are Fae who have become something new. And you are a mortal who is free from Fate's weave. Gadflow claims that the Tuatha are the work of his new god. If the Tuatha are the creations of a god, what does that make you?
I don't know.
The power of a god in the brash hands of a mortal. This is why Niralim fears what you might become. This age has seen much change. Change we once thought was impossible. We were wrong. That is how I understand it now. You are intertwined with the power in Alabastra. There can be no doubt of that. We do not know what will happen when you travel there, but we know that the power behind Gadflow is your ultimate goal. His god holds your answer, and the fate of this world. I thank you, and perhaps you can help change our world's fate as well. I have seen those who were destined to be heroes, for whom great deeds came naturally. They come, they act, and they pass on as written. You do great things not because you must, but because you choose to. That is by far a far truer greatness. Admirable, but strength of will cannot see you through this alone. You may be unbound by fate, but you are not free from death. Speak with your allies. Only with their aid can you hope to overcome the forces that stand against you.
You are truly a blank slate, able to choose your own destiny as witnessed and proclaimed by the High King Tyrion himself. 3% experience, 5% gold. 16,000 gold. And Fate Potion. Okay.
The weave is a puzzle. Each person is a piece. The edges of their fate locking together with the people around them, all performing their duties to form a grand picture. However, you are no longer a puzzle piece. You are a dollop of paint. You cover and redefine the edges of the puzzle pieces you meet. But more dangerously, you repaint the picture of reality itself. Who can trust that your design is better than the original?
That is true.
It is the deepest tragedy that our fall should come from our own. Make no mistake, Gadflow is the harbinger of the end of my kind. In fighting him and his army, you will surely spell our doom. For that tragic truth, we forgive you. We are the dreams of warmth and safety, given physical form. But these dreams are endangered by Gadflow and the long winter. Since our kind returned to this world so long ago, it has been my honor to serve as High King of the Summer Court. My rule was always shared with the High King of the Winter Court, until Gadflow arose. Now both of our people are in peril. The Summer and Winter Courts have always ruled the Feylands in harmony, as the seasons wash across the world. But with Gadflow's new god, something changed. The Winter Fae who followed him called themselves Tuatha, and bore a mark of Prismir upon them. Their power has grown, and yet they are diminished. Our cold cousins across the sea. Do not think the Winter Court our enemies, for we love them as family. Oh, to walk in their starlit gardens once again, or sip their calming stone tea. But the Tuatha have consumed them, and all of their wonders are lost.
Excuse me.
I couldn't make out half of what the king was saying, but it sounds like you've got your work cut out for you. Good thing you won't be facing it alone. In fact, I think I've got a lead on finding an old friend of ours. Old Felmerus Hughes, of course. If anybody can help, it's bound to be the gnome who brought you back to life. I've been asking around and I was able to make contact with his superior. He thinks he might be able to help find Hughes.
Wasn't he dead?
All gnome scholars have a Templar who sponsors their research,
and apparently Hughes' sponsor, Templar Octien, is desperate to find him. Go southwest to the Hollowlands and Detir. Octien will be waiting there to discuss how you might reach Hughes. You're not the only one on the hunt for Hughes. Octien has followed his trail to the Hollowlands in Detir. You'll want to talk to him. Beautiful city, isn't it? You can see why they don't like letting most mortals in. Even the best of us make it look like a mess by comparison.
Who would have thought you were so interesting? Death seems to have worked out very well for you. Agarth's looking for escape, Neuralim's looking for a savior, and Tatarian is looking for a champion, and somehow, you're giving everyone what they want. I'm impressed. You're right. This won't be easy. The Tuatha have our forces under siege at Mel Senshir, and their power has only grown over the years. You'll need more help than just me and that old Fate Weaver. You'll need an army. A few years ago, one warrior could have slipped past unnoticed, but stealth is no longer an option, not even for me. But there is hope. In the plains of Erethel, there waits a player who has been away from this game for far too long. It is time to contact General Telera. Meet me in the village of Emer, and I will tell you everything. We are the charmed, the subtle, and the inspired. In happier days, we were the loftiest of the mortal races. We despise open war. But for decades, the Tuatha have been at war with us, pushing into our lands and forcing us to take up arms. Be on your way.
All right, we're gonna call it off over here to get going. Well, next time around, I think we'll be leveling up, unlocking our new ability. And we'll start using Tempest. That's it, isn't it? That would probably be fun to look forward to. All right, thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you're enjoying the stream. You enjoyed the stream. I mean, it's over now, so I'll see you in the next one.